NC Texas Dad says my son just asked me where poo comes from. I gave him a detailed explanation, where he then stood in stunned silence. Then he asked, what about Tigger? Jock asks, is it for saw blade storage? Tiger's Free Spirit says HAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHA. S7AFFY asks, can I see that one piece you said you still have?
Yeah. Let's see. I actually got a couple of them. Hold on. Camera, look here. I need you to, camera. Stay right here. Thank you. I think they're in the office. Let me check the office.
Tiger's Free Spirit asks, what kind of wizardry is that with the camera? S7AFFY says, pulls out a pistol. Two-stepping asks, it's a box for misplaced optimism.
Maybe. A box for misplaced optimism. I love it, dude.
Purple Daisy asks, sea urchin box.
No. Good guess, though. All right, this is the, these are the pieces I have available right now. So everybody take note. Not enough to put on a store. This is a black walnut bowl that we made. Just a stunning black walnut. And this is actually from the wood that was actually pulled out of the Cossatot River. I thought it was a little river. It's the Cossatot River. I was corrected.
It's been emailed about.
This one has? Okay. Then we have, this is an oak.
Raven says a box for bits and parts.
You're on the right track, Raven. You're on the right track. This is the oak piece that we did. That is, the edges are ebonized. This is done with a Danish wool finish. So it's more of like a catch-all kind of bowl and stuff like that. Let's see.
Two-stepping asks, a box for lost keys. Jock says a box for things that can fit in that box.
May, how
Raven
you
asks
doing?
for drill bits.
Nope, not drill bits.
Shidahari says those are pretty.
Thank you, Shadow. This is the other one. This is still up for grabs.
That Texas Cryptid says a box for boxes.
This is up for grabs as well. This is the one we call Clutch. It is a Paduke.
Tiger's Free Spirit says ooh. Jock asks, is it a shop process?
A shop process?
Big
It is for the
White
shop.
Wolf says box for
Thank
my
you,
lost
May.
marbles.
Thank you, May. And this dude right here is still available. This is a look pretty hollow form. That is ash. I thought it came out just gorgeous. I freaking love this. And this is one of those pieces that you put it in your hand. Purple Daisy can back me up. Purple Daisy and White will back me up. You pick this up, it literally messes with your head. Because you're like, holy shit, why is this so light? But it's just a decorative piece. Kind of like a look pretty or something like that. But that's the pieces I have available
Purple
right now.
Daisy says I about yeeted that thing across his kitchen.
I know, like you grabbed it.
S7AFFY says I remember you making that one. You panicked about the curves.
I did a little bit. But I really... Which one? You talking about this one here? This one here? Or I panicked about that one there. And I panicked about this one right here. This one I was really disappointed in at first. This is the one I got a lot of time into this right here. Just a lot of time, effort, learning. That is walnut, and that's Paduke with a ebonized walnut
The
finial.
dark one. Jock says I like that one. Two-stepping says I love that one. S7AFFY says yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's grown on me. It's really pretty. And it's really grown on me.
Shidahari says Hula, I wanted to apologize for all the emails in advance. One of those is regarding Clutch that I sent.
I got you, Shadow. I'll definitely check them out. It may be, just so you guys know, sometimes it's in the morning before I check these. Because by the time I'm done with the stream, I lurk in somebody's stream for a little bit. I usually answer the direct messages real quick. Then I have a beer. And that's my one time to kind of just turn my brain off. And I usually take the emails in the next morning.
S7AFFY says I do like that one.
Staffy, this is, man, and it is black walnut.
Tiger's Free Spirit says how much for what you're holding. Lengor says good evening.
Good evening, Lengor. How you doing? It's important to, I know, it may, and here's the thing, May. A lot of folks don't realize, let me give you guys a little back, I get up at 5:15 every morning.
Big Guy C says Lengor. Howdy. Raven says hi Lengor.
I drink coffee until
Purple Daisy
6.
says at Tiger's Free Spirit we don't discuss price on stream. Please email him.
Shoot me an email, Tiger, please. So I'm in the shop at 6 o'clock in the
Tiger's
morning.
Free Spirit says okie dokie.
I'm in the shop about 6 to 7, 7:30ish. I go to work. I come home at lunch, and I'm usually working in the shop at lunch. On my stream nights, I come home. Miss Hoop already got dinner kind of cooked. Miss Hoop's got dinner cooked. I scarf it down, get the stream fired up, and I literally go live. So my working actually starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, and when it gets about 8 o'clock that night, my brain is just trash. That's the reason why sometimes it's really I tend to get, especially in the heat, I get a little impatient and get a little frustrated sometimes. But just know it's long. I do really long days on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't mind doing them. I enjoy streaming, but I do put very, very, very long days in on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hula,
Thank you, Lingor.
Thirsty. Go and get you a drink, man.
So I say all that to say this. Sometimes I wait till the morning to even mess with the emails. Some messages, I just let them sit till the morning. And then that's what I'm usually checking at 5:15 to 6 o'clock before I come back out here in the shop. So if you catch one early in the morning, it's a good chance I haven't fully waken up, and I'm probably still on my first cup of coffee. All right, thank you, Purple. I appreciate that. Anyway, just to give you guys, I want you guys to kind of know, and I'm not saying it to say, oh, I'm just saying literally.
Big Guy C says, just think if you got up at 4:30, you could get way more done.
I know,
Spectre says,
right?
big to the guy to the sea.
I know, right? Dude, I ain't lying. 5:15 sometimes like, dude, I can't do this, man. I'm fucking tired. I don't want to get up.
Mabus Babus says, haha, at Big Guy C.
Damn it.
Big Guy C says, my friend. Spectre 326.
Just imagine what you
Purple
could
Daisy
do.
sends at Big Guy C to the naughty corner, and not Grumps either.
That was actually funny.
Dark Texas Cryptid says, EHH, just stop sleeping altogether.
I know, right? It's just a waste of time.
Spectre says, all the time Hula wastes with things like sleeping. Lengor says, Friday almost here. Yay.
Dude, I am so
Big Guy
glad,
C yells
man.
victory. I get my own corner.
I get my own corner.
Lee Valley Tools yells hi at Big Guy C and at Texas Hula.
Lee Valley Tools, how are you
says
doing?
4:30 p.m. maybe. Tiger's Free Spirit says sleeping and peeing.
Giant shout out to Lee Valley Tools. How are you doing, Lee Valley? We were working on a piece, and we decided the piece didn't want to
Purple
cooperate.
Daisy says welcome in at Lee Valley Tools. Big Guy C yells at Lee Valley Tools. Welcome.
So
Lee Valley Tools says it's been a while at Texas Hula.
It has
Been
been.
swamped.
You know what? That's a good thing.
Jock
That's
says
a good
I think
thing.
I'm going to grill some more okra this weekend if I can find some.
Let's go, Shock. Hit the farmer's market, man. You can't go wrong hitting the farmer's market, dude. Love hitting our local farmer's market. 2 doves just flew by. Did y'all see that? No, you missed it. 2 doves.
Big Guy C says at Jack54 stop it.
Hey, Squall, what's going on, bud? How you doing? Well, we were working on a piece there on the lathe. Turns out the piece
Jock
is
says
checked
at
out.
Big Guy C never.
And what I wanted to, oh, it's wrong button.
Raven says I am going to the one of the markets Saturday for some veggies. Big Guy C says I'm stopping the food talk before it even starts.
All I have for, I'm not gonna mention the Mater sandwich I had for lunch today. It was pretty damn good. So, y'all want to see me working on this box? We got to figure out this box. And this feels so weird working on something
Purple
that's not.
Daisy says at Big Guy C son, you late to the game.
Lee Valley, I hope you guys are good. Awesome to see you.
Shidahari says I don't think I'll be heading to my farmer's market this weekend, but I might change my mind. That Texas Cryptid asked cigars.
No. So we're trying to figure out what I made a box this morning completely out of scrap material. It's not the pretty box.
Lengor says what wood is the piece on the lathe. Jock says
Walnut.
I love me a good shop infrastructure build. Two-stepping says time bud.
Oh, I totally lost track of time. Lengor, what I wanted to make, let me show you this real quick. This is what I had in mind. This is what I kind of doodled at work today. That is going to be a walnut maple in the middle right there, and then a walnut on the bottom. It's going to be a 3-layer lidded finial box. Kind of like a jewelry box is what I'm seeing. You take the lid off, that section there will be there, have a little pull right in here. You pull that pulled off, there'll be a section in the bottom to put stuff in as well. And on the maple, I was going to put some kind of artsy-fartsy pyrography around it, kind of give it something like that. And I was going to do a cool little finial on top of it. But unfortunately, the piece that I grabbed was literally too shallow. It wasn't deep enough. And then I got to a certain point, it had so many checks. Right where I needed to not have checks, it had checks. I'm okay with a little bit of checks, but in curves and like really swoops, I do not like having curves, that kind of checks in it because it's where it actually.
Jock says RIC, so it would be like a tackle box with a tray in the inside that lifts out.
Jock, that's exactly what I had in mind, dude. Basically 2 tiers. Think of a 2-tier lidded finial box. So you'd have something like, we'll say like this here, right? You'd pull the top off, and you'd have a little tray right in here that you can like grab a ring or whatever. I was thinking of Miss Hoop, so I was thinking of something you put small rings or earrings.
I really like that idea.
Yeah, well, I'm overcomplicating things again. Once again. But then it has a little pull, so there'd be a pull inside the pull. You pull that out, and there'll be a section on the inside that you can reach in and grab, like bracelets or whatever. And it's going to be bigger. My deal, I want to see it about this tall. About so tall, curved in, like so. Box in a box, exactly. That's pretty much it, Squall. 100%. Box in a box. But I had an idea of a 3-tier. And the piece in the middle, the maple, that would be its own tray. So it basically slides in and the lid goes on top of it right there. And I was going to do pyrography around the edge of it, but I want it kind of concave. Just for the vibe. Because it just, in my head, it kind of looked cool. But that's what I was going for. So what I have to do now is I'm going to dig through material.
S7AFFY says I messaged you on Discord. Feel free to leave it for morning.
All right, Safi. We'll do, bud. And thanks for understanding, guys.
That Texas cryptid yells and no gluing tog there.
And no glue together, no.
Chitown Deke says just waiting for the man glitter to commence.
I know. I tell you what's up. We actually have done some, but I think we're going to switch it up.
Reckless Rat says 1 a.m. fast approaching. Good night, hula, everyone.
Reckless, take care of my friend.
S7AFFY says speaking of morning. It's 1 a.m. and I should be off to bed.
Staffy, Reckless, y'all get some rest.
Take care, friends.
Hey, by the way.
Raven says night, Reckless Rat.
Just a heads up, guys. Saturday morning, we are starting 7 o'clock my time.
SOXX72 says hula, if you can't decide what to do with that piece, save it if you ever make chess pieces.
I could.
Graham says good night, Reckless Rat.
So I'm sorry.
S7AFFY says lol jinxed. At Reckless Rat. Raven says NIGTHTS7AFFY. Jock says if you really wanted to make it complicated, you should have the pull for the middle tray come through the lid so that you can either lift just the top or the top and the tray.
No.
Spectre says night at Reckless Rat at S7AFE. Shidahari says emote only mode.
All right, hey, just a heads up, guys. Don't forget, it is going to be hot as hell in Texas this weekend. I am starting my stream at 7 o'clock. So, Staffy, Reckless, I will be on, like, it's going to be like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. About 1 o'clock your time. I'll be live 1 o'clock your time, guys. And I'm going to be off by 12:30. When the temp starts going up, I'm getting my ass in the house. Or if I do, if I don't, I'm going to be sitting right up under a fan out here in the shop. And I'm okay with that. But I can handle a lot better. So I will definitely see you guys early Saturday morning. So y'all have a good night. Thank you for the emote only so I can get that in. Appreciate that. All right. Early stream Saturday. Early. I'm going to get up earlier than normal. I'm going to get up at 5:15 5 o'clock instead of 5:15.
Big Guy C asks magnets.
Magnets for
S7AFFY says catch you then.
Heck yeah, bud. Heck yeah, man. Well, I knew you guys would be able to see me a little more then, because I know it's tough on you guys. But I appreciate
Dragonfly Gaming TV asks, guess what arrived, hula?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. You're new. Hold on, you're getting new PC. You're working on your stream.
Cookister 942 says, did I miss the reveal of what the box is?
You have not.
I had to step away.
You haven't,
S7AFFY says, good night, everyone. Dragonfly Gaming TV
good night, my
says,
friend.
the mug. Big Guy C says,
my
the
mug!
multi-tier Julie box.
What?
Jock says, I still think that an evaporative cooling vest with a fan on your back would give you the best comfort.
It probably
Not
would
that
help.
I want you to push it. I would be happy to chip in for one. SOXX72 says night at S7AFE. Shidahari says what's fun is trying to make Happy Chef streams because he's 6 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I can't catch his in the
Chitown
mornings.
Deke says when you see little flames running around the floor, you know it's hot as. You know what?
Right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bud. All right, I wasn't going to get all fancy with this.
Stepping says it's a box for hiding my exercise regimen. Yeah, it's empty.
It may be it.
Dragonfly Gaming TV says, yup, I now have Texas Hula mug, which will be proudly displayed on my wall of my fave streamers.
That is so cool, Dragon. Let's get a big, giant
Big
shout
Guy
out.
C says, what's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? Let me show you a little trick, a little quick, easy trick that I do for my pudding hinges on. These are not my fancy smancies. This is just for in the shop. This is more utilitarian. This is quarter stone white oak. And I don't know how bad that looks. It almost looks like it's washed out really bad. No, you just can't hardly see. No, it's not washed out too bad. Maybe I can put something under that to kind of give you guys a better look of what I'm doing. Ooh, I do have a glue board. Well, I don't know if that's going to help either.
Dragonfly Gaming TV says, oh yeah, Hula and my new pillows arrived and one of them is the Thwomp from Mario.
Let's go. The new Thwomp? What is it? The Thwomp from... Uh-oh. I feel like I should know.
Chithound Deek says, wow, even Hula's workpieces are a work in art.
No, these are literally, seriously, this is kind of my BS stuff, dude. This is something... I made this I started making this at 6 o'clock this morning. So this is what I was thinking of an idea for the...
Dragonfly Gaming TV asks, can I post a link to a pic of it?
Yeah, sure. All right, this is carpet tape. Carpet tape is one of my good friends. I like carpet tape.
Okay, it is the spiky thing that falls on Mario, but here is the link. URL. Jock asks, is that just a glue joint or did you put pins in the corners?
That's cool. I pinned it. I know what you're talking about now. Dragonfly. Very cool. Heck yeah. Y'all be sure to go check out Dragonfly Gaming. She's getting back into gaming, back into streaming, guys. She's going full-fledged, full Sanjo. No, this is super duper. I'm almost embarrassed to show you, Jacques. That's the reason why I almost didn't do this live. I just did pin nails. That's all I did. I glued it and pin nailed it. I still got to sand it up. The board was warped. Got some that came through. It's really kind of hard to nail that. Just saying, nail that through the thing. And I was going to get kind of fancy smancy with the hinges. And
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what? For what I'm going to be using it for?
Graham says those pillows are very cute.
For what I'm going to use them for, it's going to work.
Dragonfly Gaming TV says, yeah, they will be in the game room. Once the room is done, I will be streaming again. It is difficult to do stream when I am using my days off to work on it.
I understand.
Big Guy C says sandpaper.
You are so close. Big Guy C, you're close.
Dragonfly Gaming TV says they are at crochet 70 and so squishy.
You are so close, dude. Well,
Big Guy C says Dremel bits.
No, not Dremel bits.
Jock asks interface pads.
Interface pads.
Graham says thanks Lengor one.
Oh, and, of course. Guys, y'all know that goes without saying when it comes to grams. If you're not following grams, what are you doing with your life? That's crochet 70 for folks who don't know. Tomorrow she actually did her own.
Dragonfly Gaming TV says, how did the turntable turn out?
Oh, it actually went really good.
Says sandpaper box. Two-stepping
so
asks
close.
tape box for the tape used with the sandpaper.
Y'all are
Purple Daisy says stacked paper towels.
God damn it, Purple, get out my... That's exactly what it is. How long have I been talking about?
TV says, good, did Mrs. Hula love it?
She does. She flat out loves it. Purple, how the hell do you always figure this shit? I want to know, Purple. You need to get out of my head, girl.
Purple Daisy says, White Wolf said it.
Did he?
I just typed it.
That's it. White Wolf nailed it then.
Shidahari says, purple is always in your head.
Perfect size, guys. So what I basically do for folks who... I make a lot of finials. I make a lot of ornaments. I make a lot of magic wands. I make a lot of stuff that I have a certain particular finish style that I use. Instead of using, it's always safer, just so you know when you turn, it's safer to use paper towel instead of a rag. Because a rag can get caught up inside that finial and rip your daggum finger off, hit your left nostril.
Jock says, so a shop napkin holder.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So what I do is Miss Hoop gets these dudes right here. Right? And then they're the shorter ones. They're not like the full size that you normally get. They're like half that size. So I get those and I fold them up kind of like those old napkins that comes out. And I fold those up and I cut them in half. And basically I can pull one at a time and just rip it off. And I use those little squares for my finish, like my CA, for my...
Shidahari asks the section towels.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're shorter sections.
Two-stepping says, so I was right. A box for misplaced optimism.
you were right there. 2-7. You were right there, dude. Good call, White Wolf. Good call. White Wolf called it, y'all. All right, so this is a little trick I do. And I basically try to do is just line this line up here with the top, the edge of the thing.
Shidahari says White Wolf gets a raise.
White Wolf, why everybody gets a raise?
Dragonfly Gaming TV says, oh, my mom just told me to tell you she still loves the bowl you made, but refuses to use it for yarn as it is too beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Do you know,
Fufu says cheer 100,
what
cheer
up,
100,
Foo?
cheer 100, howdy all.
Howdy, bud.
Darcy asks what is 0 times 0.
0.
Two-stepping says
Thank
a
you,
50% raise all around for the mods. Purple Daisy yells at Dragonfly Gaming TV, use that bowl for yarn.
Use that.
Babas says cheer 100.
Hey,
MC
Mavis.
Texas Dad asks what pool.
Thank you, Texas Dad. That's what I'm saying. What damn pool? Mavis, you are
Raven says thank you, Lengor.
Big shout out, my boy Mavis.
Says cheer 100. MC Texas Dad says what barn.
What damn barn? Thank you, Big IC. Let's make sure we get one for Big IC as well. Let's go.
Purple Daisy says cheer 100, cheer 1.
Purple, thank you, girl.
Dragonfly Gaming TV says no, I told my mom to do so, but she says it is too beautiful to do.
Oh shit, it's made to be used, Dragonfly. It is so made to be used. Purple? Did you just kick it? Literally, Purple just basically chunked the last hunk of coal in the thing.
Says choo choo MFERS.
Let's go.
Raven says I have 2 words though. Bead spinner lol.
Bead spinner.
MC Texas Dad says choo choo.
I forgot about the bead spinner.
Says I have huge news. At Mabus Babus is building my keyboard on Friday. He better be streaming it as well.
Nice!
Gaming
Hell yeah!
TV says she is using it but not.
Chi-Town!
Chitown Deek says seems good 51.
Chi-Town, thank you,
says
dude.
cheer 100. Mabus Babus says cheer 100.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. God, oh. Mavis Raven. Another big shout out, Miss Raven. What's that group there?
Two-stepping asks what band in a barn. Ruger 2506 says cheer 500.
Oh, shit. If you're looking for some crazy. Ruger, it just got really hot in here. I thought it was getting warm. It just got a little sugar. 100% Ruger, thank you, dude.
Texas Dad says no damn piano either.
No darn
Purple
piano.
Daisy says no, it didn't. It was her.
It was.
Big Guy C says IDK why I'm so much happier.
I know, right?
Babas says cheer 100.
Oh, sugar, thank you, guys. Ruger, I appreciate you. Mavis, you're a rock star. Big IC. Purple, thank you, girl. God almighty. Dang, I didn't stick this. Woo, man.
Shidahari asks Purple, how do you keep everything straight with all of our craziness? Fufu says cheer 1000 acre flush.
Oh my God. Tarantia! Dadgummit! Food coming in hot like a... Food, thank you, dude. And I do kind of got to pee, but I'm good. I do kind of... Tarantia, girl, you were a daggum rock star, girl.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Mavis, do thank you, dude. Tarantia, Foo, man, seriously, thank you guys. Seriously, huge thank you guys. It helps out immensely. Dadgum. Man, dang. I'm all getting discombobulated all of a sudden.
Can I ask you, if you won all the
Exactly.
money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of
Mavis, I
hookers and
appreciate you.
cocaine.
Food, you're a damn rock star. Tarantia, you are one of the sweetest daggum souls, girl. You're rowdy, but you sweet as all get out. Thank you, guys.
Expecto Patronum!
Yes, just a little bit of magic. Just a little bit of magic. And then White Wolf come. Not only did he pick, did he nail what we're making.
You're
White
worth it,
Wolf.
bud, enjoy.
Oh my God. Well, Food, thank you. I really mean it. Food, White, words. I just looked down and said it's 97 degrees in the shop. Oh my God. White Wolf, dude.
Tarinthia Kinner says blushes.
Whew, what was it? Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, hold up. When this hype train's over, I got something very, very exciting to show you guys. White Wolf, I don't know if you saw a text message or Purple mentioned a text message that I sent her, because I was really kind of excited. I shot a message to somebody real quick because I had really cool news today. And that said person that I sent the video about, I'm going to show here in a second, you just literally gifted her a sub. Lisa Ramlo. Lisa Ramlo. Y'all remember that name? Because here in a second, I got something so freaking cool. Something so damn mind-boggling. When I saw the message today on Instagram, I was like,
Purple Daisy says I mentioned it in passing, but no details.
Oh my God. I got to show you guys this. I literally... You ever have something happen that, especially if something you struggle with, mentioning yarn bowls. Good Lord, you were talking about yarn bowls, and we're talking about use those yarn bowls. And for folks who were here when I first started making yarn bowls, it was a struggle. It was me constantly trying to figure out what works right, what looks good in my head, what am I happy with. And we went through some different kind of phases until we finally got the mojo where I feel like those are my yarn bowls. And you can kind of tell, I feel like you can kind of tell my yarn bowls because of just a certain design that I have. This is so freaking cool. So I got a message on Instagram today. And what popped up was
Edmundo Ayala yells at Torinthia Kinner, thanks for the gift sub. Thank
Mundo,
you for
how
the
are you
generosity.
doing? Torinthia is a sweetheart, Mundo. And how are you doing? Thank you so much for saying hi. Swift Hammer! Oh yeah! What's up, Swift Hammer? Let's go, dude! What are we working on, Swift Hammer?
Torinthia Kinner says at Edmundo Ayala it was a pleasure.
Oh, man. Welcome.
Alaska
Gosh,
Woodturner
nerd.
says Frankie Z100.
What's up, Alaska? Thank you, sir. What's up, Swift Hammer? How you doing, man? Let's go. What were you working on? Consummate? I'm having a hard time with words today. Consummate nerd. How you doing? Come on in, make yourself at home, bud. Oh, nerd is fine. Thank you. It is hot here in Texas, and my brain's kind of scrambling a little bit. So simplify, nerd. I can relate to that right there. Oh, shoot. Let's go. Lee Valley Tools, man. Oh, my God. Holy snake. Lee Valley, guys, that is, in case anybody wonders, that is the Lee Valley Tools.
Ruger 2506 says chill 500.
Ruger? Lee Valley, thank you so much.
Lavis Babis yells let's fucking go.
Let's go, man. Hell, Big IC, Lee Valley. Swift Hammer, almost
Sorry
finished
for the
it.
bad words. Lee Valley
Almost
Tools
finished up
yells
cutting
let's
a
go.
patch of fresh.
Big Guy C yells okay. I can't let it Lee Valley Tools show me up to much. Alaska Woodturner says Franca Z100.
It is Swift Hammer. Let's get another Alaska. Thank you, dude.
Lee
Another
Valley
talented.
Tools asks you want to go at Big Guy C.
Me and Big Guy C used to have those little competitions in other folks' streams, and every time it was almost like we hated seeing each other's streams because we were always. Oh my God, Lee Valley. A Lionheart's in there.
Big Guy C says son of A. Lengor says lol.
Oh my God. Hey, let's make sure we get the
Lavis Babis yells whoa.
Let's get the website for Lee Valley Tools.
Lee
Guys,
Valley Tools yells come on at Big Guy C.
I just want a big shout out to Lee Valley Tools. And Lee Valley, I want to say, oh, Lee Valley, I flat out love the CBN wheels
Purple
that we
Daisy
got from Lee
says at
Valley
Big
Tools.
Guy C first you can't get past at White Wolf 1972
Oh.
and now Lee Valley is kicking your butt.
Big IC, my light just went out. My light literally just went out. What did my light go out for? Big IC is
Rissiera yells at Big Guy C thanks for the gift sub. Big Guy C says at Purple Daisy 977 you go back to Yoru Corner. Purple Daisy says go check out our friends at Lee Valley Tools, URL.
guys. I think,
Shidahari says I don't think you'll be able to go pee now hula, but you really should.
man, I'm kind of sad. So our little
Big Guy C says at Lee Valley Tools I tap. I tap.
Lee Valley, Big Guy C, you guys are rock. Thank you guys. I appreciate
Lee
that,
Valley
man.
Tools asks at Big Guy C, are you still short?
Oh,
Corinthia
my-
Kinner says laughs.
Like, I'm done. White Wolf coming, dude. And White Wolf, if we're gonna talk about somebody just being over the top, I gotta say White Wolf, which we need to get
Big
a giant
Guy C
shout
says
out.
at White Wolf 1972.
Giant shout out to my boy White Wolf, dude. That guy
Two-stepping
is
says Hula,
gone.
my light went out a long time ago, bud. Lol, hard drive
Hard
error.
drive, my
Corinthia
literally.
Kinner says I am out of this battle. Laugh.
I'm out of this one. Oh my God. White Wolf, thank you. Lee Valley, I am seriously blown away. Dude, we haven't had a level 5 hype train in a
Chittown
long
Deep
time.
says much love to at White Wolf 1972.
Dude, thank you guys. I sincerely can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Hey, I want to take a moment real quick.
SOXX72 says I was wondering why I did not hear you talking. I closed out Twitch. I see you are still talking to chat, so I missed no words.
Yes, you did.
Big Guy
No
C
work at
says
all.
what the heck, at Lee Valley Tools and at White Wolf 1972, can you please just let me have one moment?
Just one, it's all he wants is one moment. So, all kidding aside, guys, I ordered CBN wheels. I actually ordered one wrong CBN wheel.
Purple Daisy says at Big Guy C not a chance. Shadahari says no, you cannot have a moment, Big Guy C.
I had one. I literally. You know what? I'm gonna pause TTS for a second because I want to say this out loud. This is pretty legit. Thank you, Purple. I ordered the wrong. It was totally my bad. I didn't find out until I was in the stream and Shishan came by and he said, "Dude, you ordered the wrong one," and I'm like, "Oh my God, I ordered the wrong one," and I freaked out because I mean, CBN wheels are not cheap. Really good, but it's just you buy them and they last forever. So I got on the phone with Lee Valley Tools, and literally it was one of the best customer service. Honest to God, no BS customer service. The woman on the phone was super nice. I explained like I'm a complete idiot. I ordered the wrong one. I'm so sorry. And poof, no. I emailed, and I literally had an email back in like 30 minutes. It's like taken care of, no problem. Take care. And enjoy your Lee Valley Tools. So I want to say that it was an email because it was on like on a Saturday. I didn't think they were open. Anyway, I got a message back in 30 minutes. So big shout out. I'm gonna turn TTS back on, but I definitely want folks to know that I am seriously impressed with Lee Valley's customer service. No BS alive. I actually seen that personally, man. All right, we turned it back on. Thank you, Lingor. And hey, let's get to the
Rosa White
website.
says you need to finish your Instagram story, sir.
Oh, I do. Hype train success. Hold on. I got to talk about this because
Purple Daisy says go check out our friends at Lee Valley Tools, URL.
definitely
Big
check
Guy
those
C
guys
says
out.
at Lee Valley Tools I will get a passport and drive up your main store and tell you are doing a great job.
I need to see who's in charge here so I can tell him how a good
Lee
job
Valley
done.
Tools yells at Squallster goes live. Good question. We don't have that answer right here, but we will come back with an answer if you're on in the next stream. Purple Daisy says choo choo.
Thank you, guys. White Wolf, dude, you show up too much. Dude, thank you, White Wolf. Big Guy C coming in hot. Big Guy C got a little bit of a little slug match with Lee Valley Tools. I'm going to say, Big Guy C, next time you need to bob and weave because Lee Valley, they totally hit you with a haymaker, dude. They just, not once but twice. But Lee Valley, as always, a huge fan for Lee Valley Tools, man. The force following. Raven, come on in. Hey, we got another Raven. Come on in here, Raven. Thanks for that follow. I appreciate
Two-stepping
that.
asks okay Hula Potty, then what was the other thing you wanted to show us?
Well, let me make sure I say
Lee
thanks to
Valley
everybody.
Tools says what does the gold present mean? At White Wolf 1972 at Big Guy C. Raven says Raven 6 Rav Bayard.
Oh my God.
Big Guy C says at Lee Valley Tools. Dawn Starlight says I'm here. I know I'm late.
You're good, Don. Literally, you just missed. That was just so damn funny. That was point for Lee Valley Tools. What is that little gold thing up here? I'm not sure what this gold thing means.
Two-stepping says mic drop from Lee Valley. Dawn Starlight says what did I walk into?
Don, it's getting rowdy. We
Big
just had a
Guy C
level 5
says
hype
if you only
train.
understood how much this gets under me skin.
So, Taranthia,
Raven
thank
says I
you for
will
the
be
get the
right back.
subs. White Wolf, thank you for the get the subs. Mavis, dude, I really appreciate you,
Corinthia
Mavis,
Kinner
man.
says at Lee Valley Tools the gold means a shinny day is here.
Ruger, dude, thank you, Ruger. Purple Daisy, Chi-Town. I know I'm missing folks. Mavis again. Food, my boy. Food coming through.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
And then White Wolf's going to finish it up with, oh, by the way, I've been here for 41 months. Thank you, dude.
Shadahari says Lee Valley Tools the winner of the hype train gifted sub.
Yeah, definitely Lee Valley Woods is the brain. I got to pay real quick.
Purple Daisy says go pee already.
All right, let me go pee
Lee
real
Valley
quick.
Tools says it Shadahari thank you. Hashtag humble brag.
All right. Come on, Cameron.
Shadahari says get to the bathroom hula.
I got a really cool story I got to tell you guys here in a second. Y'all, everybody behave. Big IC. Behave yourself. I'll be right back. 1 second, guys.
Dawn Starlight says go pee. Big Guy C says at White Wolf 1972, could you image only giving only 40 subs in Hula's chat? When you want to join the big leagues, let us know at Lee Valley Tools. Never. Lee Valley Tools yells haha at Big Guy C. Big Guy C yells but at Lee Valley Tools started. Spectre asks, does he think we're going to behave ourselves just because he's leaving for a minute? Shidahari says yes because purple is here. Two-stepping says nope. Big White Wolf says I left 40 several years ago. Lee Valley Tools asks at Jack54 Merca. Big Guy C yells at Spectre 326 only more reason to not. At White Wolf 1972 tell me about it. Two-stepping says we have to keep purple busy and entertained. Spectre says exactly. Jock says at Lee Valley Tools I whispered you the flyer. From 3 meters. Tarinthia Kinner asks, wait, does this mean we're all in the naughty corner now?
Oh, they talking about Grump Grandpa's naughty corner again. That's Grump Grandpa.
Big White Wolf says seriously though, I enjoy supporting Hula. Shidahari says crap he's back.
Okay.
Big Guy C says at two-stepping you lost that one. Two-stepping says I guess I am, lol.
Let me see here. Let me find my thing here.
Shidahari says emote only mode.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna mute TTS so I can still hear you guys. But there's a really cool story, and I really want to share this because this is really freaking over the top. So I'm gonna mute TTS. So let me do this number right here. All right, TTS is muted. Do I have this little button that says mute TTS? No, hold on. Is that it? All right, TTS muted. Okay, somebody comes in and asks. It's muted. So I just to get all right backdrop. A couple of weeks ago, I met a. Let me pull this up real quick so I can kind of get everything kind of going. So I met somebody named Lisa Ramlow. I met Lisa Ramlow on Instagram. She actually sent me a message about the yarn bowl Trinity Akana that I made for you. She was really impressed with it, and she asked a few questions. Said, "Hey, ask me this and ask me that." So we started talking about it, and I just, you know what's so cool? I was talking to her, Lazy Waver, how you doing? I was talking to her. And literally all my thought processes, she literally understood. You know they're talking about I leave a little thickness in the bottom, so it has a lower center of gravity. So when you pull on the yarn, the bowl doesn't pull. I leave the bowl a little thick. I want to normally we want to make everything super thin. Wood turners, we want to show how proficient we are and stuff like that. There. So what I basically do is I make mine thicker. Another thing that I do is with the hook. You know, some folks get really kind of busy with the hooks and they do all this great. To me, it's just way too complicated. My deal is use a yarn bowl, you turn it just a little bit to the side, you grab it, hook, and you start crocheting. You don't have to worry about curves and all this, because my deal is I want the piece to be simple, efficient, and that's where my thought process is. We made a lot of yarn bowls, and we'll hopefully be making a lot more. But what's so cool, turns out Miss Lisa is a very talented word turner herself. Miss Lisa actually has a pretty legit YouTube channel, and I didn't realize that. She's actually, I need to get her link for let me find her link for Instagram real quick so I can drop this in here, because this is not her main gig. You can definitely tell her Instagram is not her. She does it pretty much for her website, for YouTube's, and this is Miss Lisa Ramlow. Let me put this one right here. So this is that is her Instagram, guys. So definitely do me a big favor, because you're going to want to, because this is one of the coolest, nicest things somebody's done, man. And added the beauty function. Now, Trinity, I'm so glad you say that. So I got I got to show you guys this. This is what shot me a message saying, hey, you were tagged in a message. And I said, okay. I know we talked about it, and she said that whatever she does, that she liked the project. Would I mind if she tried her hand? Like, it's not my design. I mean, I did a little this, I did that, and it kind of went through this is what works for me in my head, and that's the way I make mine. So this is what I got a message. Let me show you guys. This is literally... She literally just launched another video on her YouTube page, and it's actually her making a yarn bowl with a hula hook. I don't know. You ever see something you're seriously just so freaking blown away that somebody that does what you do, who understands the work that goes into it. But is that not nuts, man? So that she literally has. This is her thing. I want to watch this a little bit for a second so you guys can kind of see this. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Actually, just here, theater mode. So, y'all, let's just watch this for a second. Can y'all hear that all right?
Hey everybody! I'm finally going to make a yarn bowl. I've been wanting to make a yarn bowl since a long time now. And I found a design by another turner, and I think that it is just the sexiest yarn bowl I have ever seen. And so, I am going to try to create a yarn bowl in the style of Hula Woodworks. I'm going to put the hula hook in it. So, this blank is black walnut. Comes to me from my friend.
So I'm gonna watch this whole damn video. So guys, let me do this one right here. Y'all do me a big favor. Here's something cool. So this is super damn nice of her. Super damn sweet of her. Y'all check that out. If you don't mind, just pop in there. Let her know that you're there. Tell her you came from here. And just, if you want to throw it in there, I'm one of Hula's hookers. I think she would get a great kick out because I did mention that to her. And she thought that was the coolest damn thing ever. But anyway, I just thought that was humbling. That was cool as shit. And man, I don't know. I'm gonna go turn TTS back on because I need to quit talking about it because I haven't had a chance to even watch it yet because I'm excited about watching this. So Graham, thank you. She's a very, very talented wood turner. Very talented wood turner, man. Another Lagooner, exactly. 100%. 100%. But y'all definitely go, if you can, check her out. I would be seriously much appreciated. And I'm going to turn this TTS back on so we can get back to conversing here. Right here. Yeah, but let me go turn this TTS muted off. And all right, so we're back at it, guys. I just wanted to share that. I just thought that was super freaking cool, and it would mean a lot to me.
Big Guy C says, okay.
I know. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that I would love for some of the folks from over here just to pop in, and just tell her how cool it was.
Purple Daisy says that's super dang cool.
I just think it's neat as hell, and I think it'd mean a lot to her. You know what? I know that she's got a pretty decent sized YouTube channel. She makes some really quality stuff, and the fact that she's willing to put my name in there on some of the stuff she does is just incredibly humbling, and it really sincerely means a lot to me. I mean, literally, I'm just blown away, super excited that somebody actually saw what I put into it, and that's what you know, when y'all get the yarn bowls and you get to put them in your hands, you see it.
Spectre says just as long as he remembers us when he's big time, wink wink. Big Guy C says this is super cool. Be damn proud, man.
It's just being acknowledged. It's being acknowledged by somebody who does what you do, and they understand what you're doing. And then she started telling me she was telling me what I was doing. It's like you do this because
says was immediately impressed. She knew how to drill a hole first thing.
Val, how you doing, Val?
Tarinthia Kinner says I am most humbled to be a part of all of this.
Oh, actually, Tarinthia, it was your yarn bowl that she went on and on and on about.
Mabus Babus says it VALFERALMFAO. Graham says I am always showing off my yarn bowl.
You are, Grams. That's got to be one of the most sentimental ones for sure. One of my absolute favorites. In fact, Grams, yours is on my website. Literally, your yarn bowl is one of my mainstays on my website. All right. Thank you guys for the level 5. Seriously, thank you. I cannot say, I'm going to have to get a light. for in case, just so I can show you guys. I guess I think it finally croaked out on me, but
Spectre says Grams and I were admiring your bowl on one of her recent streams.
so my light officially died. So we're down to my little itty bitty light now. This was a cheapo that I got from Burlington Coat Factory when Duck was working there, so I'm not too terribly upset about it. But
Purple
yeah.
Daisy says it's dead, Jim.
It's dead. I done unplugged it, plugged it back
Big Guy
in.
C
picked
says
it up.
okay. I'm launching an official war with at Lee Valley Tools.
No war. We don't need mate.
Lee Valley Tools says we're ready at Big Guy C.
No. All right, let's get this lid kind of.
Cynthia Kinner says everyone that has viewed mine adores the two-tone aspect and are most jealous.
Do you know what, Trinity? I did watch enough of her video because there's a little bit of sapwood in that, and she literally said, "No, I want the sapwood on the top. I wanted to show because I think it's one of the things she saw in yours. Because that was my mindset, Trinity, with yours is I want that sapwood up top, and I put the hook specifically so when you turn it the right direction, you get to see the beautiful contrast of the. I just thought it was gorgeous as hell.
Spectre yells hostilities initiated. Cynthia Kinner yells yay.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's see if we can't. I gotta put a lid on this thing. It's already 7:30. Good lord. Hey, Lee Valley, were y'all streaming tonight? I do want to get this lid installed before we call it quits. I need to got a little bit of a warp right here.
Big Guy C yells, "My life has purpose."
Lazy Waver Man, how do you Vibe D me out of stock? Lazy,
Lee Valley Tool says yes. Gardening. At Big Guy C definitely WASNT there. Jacques says you should just change the category to Zhu chatting at this point.
I know, right, Jacques? I know, right? Lee Valley, how much longer are you guys going to be on? Because I'm just going to be goofing around with this lid is all I'm going to be doing pretty much the rest of the stream. And I got maybe about another 20, 30 minutes.
Lee Valley Tools asks, do we win a prize?
Do we win a prize?
Daisy says at Lazy Waver again, I turned it off while he was talking because it would be rude for it to be dinging in the middle of what he was saying.
Thank you. Thank you, Purple. I appreciate you doing that. Surely somebody wouldn't be doing something like that while we're live in the stream, trying to distract us while we're having a conversation with everybody. Thank you, Purple. Can we get some mod love emotes, guys? Seriously, I would be 9 kinds of lost without freaking epic mods we have around here. Alright, so what I'm using is...
Jock says, well, look at this mod over here doing a great job.
I know it, dude! She's a rock star. She's my big...
says, Texash Mod Love 2, Texash Mod Love 2, Texash Mod Love 2.
She's my big guns. Everything's kind of a joke until Purple Daisy walks in the door and says, hey, we're done. And everybody's like, is she serious? Yes, she's serious. Everybody that knows. She's serious. She ain't playing around. Alright. So I'm going to try it nice and easy. Nice and easy. And we're
Purple Daisy says Big Dog is fine until she barks. Shidahari says we worship our mods. Without mods there would be chaos.
Oh my god. Oh, I think chaos would be a slight understatement around here. Man, there's absolutely no way I could do
Purple
it.
Daisy says, are you kidding? There's chaos with us here. Big Guy C says I plead the fifth.
Everybody's just looking around.
And she defiantly knows how to swing the banhammer.
Oh,
Although the accuracy could be better sometimes low. Dawn Starlight says at Shidahari there's chaos even with the mods. Graham says I have one question, are you still crocheting the washcloth?
I have not worked.
Shidahari says I mean Big Guy C would cause the apocalypse by himself.
I need to work on that,
Raven
Graham.
says hash drill love. Lingor says lol. Purple Daisy says lol at Jack54 don't dive in front of me mid-swing dude.
I have not, Grams. Maybe I may work on it some tomorrow night. It's just so. I cooked dinner last night. I actually was at the shop cleaning stuff up and getting some stuff finished out. And I cooked dinner last night. And I'll be honest, I sat on my butt. All right, I gotta be really careful.
Shidahari says Grams you might need to extend the contest deadline because you are a kind Grams.
Oh, man, I really should put something under this, holding this up.
Jock says at Purple Daisy 977 lol I never try to get in front of a banhammer.
He just finds it sometimes.
Valfera asks, and you couldn't crochet while on your butt.
Well, I guess I could, Val. I guess I could. But I would finally get to just sit down, have a beer, and watch TV and not have to think too much. And I know it sounds crazy, but I do try to do that every now and then. I don't do it enough. I get in trouble because I don't do it enough.
Shidahari says, neither do I, Jack. It is a very dangerous position to be in. Purple Daisy says it requires brain power to learn to crochet. That was the part that was lacking.
Yeah. I'm trying to get better, but when I'm off, when I'm kind of off, to actually kind of be off and try to turn things off and try to turn the phone off. Try not to get on social media. I still do. Okay. Normally I'd be a lot more technical with this here, but you know.
Turn things off and be present with your family.
Yeah. That's where it gets kind of tricky sometimes. You find my wee little screws.
Graham says, no, I understand that. I have been to that point myself.
They just get...
Valfera says, well, if it requires brain power, poor Hula is in for a long haul.
You ain't wrong.
Lee Valley Tools says, we're out for tonight at Texas Hula.
Oh.
Nice seeing you and your community.
Awesome seeing you, Lee
Thanks for the
Valley.
fun at Big Guy C and at White Wolf 1972.
Another giant
Valfera
shout
dives
out.
for the corner. Purple Daisy says, at Lee Valley Tools, thank you for everything.
Crap, I forgot to put pull the tape off. Lee Valley Tools, you
Big
guys are
Guy
flat
C
out
says
rock
at
stars.
Lee Valley Tools, yeah.
Hey!
Dot.
Yeah,
Lee Valley
yeah.
Tools yells at Purple Daisy 977, great job.
Hey, Lee Valley, before you go, do you have those... serious question. Do y'all sell... I can go look. Never mind, I'm going to go look. Because I'm looking for some kind of air filtration...
No ask.
smoke. You know the smoke... when you do pyrography inside a house, Razor Tip has a thing that sits there that is kind of close. So you can do pyrography in the house and it blows through a charcoal filter, so you're not smoking up your house. I'm going to be doing a little more work inside, and I'm going to do some pyrography. And
Jock says fume extractor.
yeah,
Purple Daisy
yeah.
says go check our friends at Lee Valley Tools URL.
Yeah, I'm trying to find things to do in the house besides crocheting. We're still going to be crocheting. But I'm thinking pyrography is one of the things I'm going to do in the house, like almost some of my pieces. And if I can get it where like I'm not blowing smoke detectors up or ducks over hacking and coughing over in the corner, my daughter. Like,
Lee Valley Tools asks, have you seen our MIY kits?
MIY. No. You got a link? MIY. I have not. I'm not sure what an MIY.
Purple Daisy says I'll look it up and link you Hula.
Thank you, Purple.
Lee Valley Tools says if you're looking for something to do, make it yourself kit.
Make it yourself. Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be an
Jock
idea.
says I know that in stained glass it is common that they have worktop fume extractors.
That's not a bad idea.
Big Guy C says URL. Lee Valley Tools says URL.
Ah!
Big Guy C asks, don't worry at Lee Valley Tools, I'll get the link for you. When am I hearing? Lee Valley Tools asks, let us know if there's one you like. We can ship it to you.
Hey,
Should
you
be
know
fun.
what? No, actually, I tell you what, definitely let me look into this here because I think it'd be really kind of cool for both of us. Holy shit. Yeah. I just saw the D-ring kit. Is that the ring game kit? Hold on. Is that the same ring kit that you kind of play like for drinks? I'm just saying you can play it for like bragging rights.
That kit is hard. Don't tell anyone we said that. That Texas Cryptid says assembling could be a fun stream.
Oh my goodness gracious. That'd be something we could do, especially something we could do inside the house. I'm going to look into that. I'm definitely going to look into that.
Lee Valley Tools says yes. Fun giveaways to your community too.
100%. I'm really... Yeah, let me take those
Let
out.
us know. Don't be shy.
100%. Lee Valley, thank you so much. You guys are freaking
Seriously.
rock stars. Love your company. Love and every business dealings I have with you guys have been over the top. Sincerely, thank you. Without a doubt, man. Y'all definitely got a big fan here in Texas. Without a doubt. I appreciate you guys. Y'all go check out Lee Valley.
Have a
Please.
good night.
Take care of Lee Valley. Oh, and don't forget, guys, Lee Valley sells things besides just woodworking tools, gardening stuff.
Big Guy C
all
says,
kind-
don't worry. I'll reach out and make sure I say nothing but EPCI things.
Epic things.
Epic.
And Miss Hoop found some of the bowls. By the way, guys and gals, they do have bowls, kitchen stuff. Miss Hoop found some bowls that she flat out freaking loved on there. Thanks, Lee Valley.
Lee Valley Tools yells lol. See you at our next gardening stream at Big Guy C.
All right, we're gonna
Big Guy C says at FA at Lee Valley Tools.
we're gonna pre-drill these little dudes here.
Jock says Hula, I am going to put in suggestions an example of a benchtop fume extractor.
Please do, please
Big Guy
do.
C says at Lee Valley Tools, maybe if you don't, rat me out.
Please do. I want to come up with something. Oh shoot, I just went all the way through. I know I keep saying this is just for fun. I'm just making this to put freaking towels in. Don't really matter. But yeah, I'm getting all like being out of shape here. All right. This is my little screwdriver that I snagged to put hinges on boxes. And they say number 1 Phillips.
These DIY kits are super cool.
They are pretty neat stuff in there. Big Guy C. There's some seriously pretty cool stuff. I like the D-ring. I'll be honest with you. Did I drill those too darn big? I drilled the holes too big. Oh no, not like this. Sugar. I'm not paying attention. Well, I didn't think.
Shidahari says Hula, time to get the filling stuff.
Well, either that or we're gonna go with a bigger screw. Let's see if I think I got some bigger screws. Dag burn.
No, man, not like this.
Well, I'm gonna pre-drill it.
Lengor says fill them in and try again. Lol.
Shame.
They're so tiny.
Shame. Shame.
I know sometimes you can drop like toothpicks in there, but a toothpick would fill the whole darn thing up. Gum. Let's see if I got any bigger screws.
Shidahari says Papa JS, put a little super glue into hole then screws.
I could do that. Papa J, how are you doing, bud? Let me just make sure I don't have some other kind of solution sitting here right in front of me. Just reach up and slap.
Lengor says curls.
Could do that.
Purple Daisy says super glue or wood glue.
Super glue would hold it. That's too far in. You know what? I think we're going to do super glue. Maybe, I'll tell you what we're going to do. A little bit of dust. Do I have dust? I just need dust. Dust. Now I need some fine sawdust. Like some fine sawdust. That really ain't fine sawdust. This curls off the lathe. Dadgum. Not like this. I wasn't even thinking. My brain was... This is why I don't do box stuff. For the record, this is why I don't do box stuff when I'm live on stream. Because brain just completely goes...
Jock says grab something out of the effort bucket and it'll grab a 60 grit gouge.
We're getting some bigger pieces in here. Grab some
Big Guy C says okay. Now that at Lee Valley Tools is gone, I can say that I really enjoy them. Don't tell them I said that. They are my mortal enemy.
I really do. I'm proud that we see Lee Valley Tools on here. They're on YouTube. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook Live. They got all kinds of stuff going on, and I'm a really big fan of the company. And I can actually say that wholeheartedly. I'm a really big fan of their company.
Ooh hey at Captain Rob's Adventures.
Hey, Captain Rob's in here. Captain Rob. What up, man? Big shout out to my boy Captain Rod. How you doing, man? As my friend is kindly new to streaming. TR Ox is my friend. He's kind of new to streaming. Captain, how you doing, sir? You say you cool down there, sir?
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Jock, thank you, dude.
Adventures says it. Big Guy C hello.
Man, guys, if you're not following Captain, dude, that dude right there, I tell you what, he's a really laid back dude, running up and down that Gulf, man. On a big old tug. He's got some really cool stuff going on in his stream. You get to see all kinds of epic southern part of the great state of Texas down there.
D Win says sup bud.
What up, D? All right, I'm gonna try one of these here. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to work fast. I ain't gonna have time to play around. No.
Captain Rob's Adventures says at Jack54 thank you so much.
Jock
says at Big Guy see him fast on the draw.
Hey, how you handling those that temps down there, Cap? Y'all doing all right? Holding up all right? I can talk a little bit about the temp now because it's kind of going down just a little bit. I don't feel like I'm dying.
You are
internally.
welcome at Captain Rob's Adventures.
I don't feel like I'm dying internally at the very moment.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hey, Purple, thank you for the support. Purple, thank you. Y'all watch out. BS Woods got his
Captain
voice
Rob's
back.
Adventures asks yes, but it's dang hot.
It is.
And did I
dude.
mention hot?
It is, my friend. It is, my friend.
Jock says I am so glad that we are getting some rain tomorrow. It should stay under 90 for once. Purple Daisy says and my phone just went off yelling at me.
What was it yelling at you for?
BS says watch out. Sheesh I feel hurt lol JK. Big Guy C says at Jack54 I must be slowing down in my old age. I missed 2 in a row. Big Guy C asks meds at Purple Daisy 977.
Shit. I'm trying to get these screws in here. We're trying a little technique here of using thin CA. I drilled the holes too big. We put a little sawdust down inside there. Seems like it's doing pretty good. Yeah, it's hot, Captain. Dude, it is hot, my friend.
BS says lol at Big Guy C. Shidahari says it's fine, everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
Lengor says okay, have good night all.
Lengor, you take care, dude. Hey, stay cool, bud. Stay cool, Lengor. And we'll see you Saturday, maybe. You ain't too busy. I do appreciate
Shidahari
you.
says night Lengor.
That didn't want to tighten up. I'm going to put a little more. The other one kind of wanted to tighten up a little bit. That dude didn't. But we're just working on, we were working on one piece. It didn't jihad for us. So we moved on to a little project. I started about 6 o'clock this morning before work. It just lacked some hinges and just a little bit of sanding and a little bit of finishing. I ain't going to overly worry about it too much. And congratulations again, White Wolf, figuring out what it is. All right, let's try this again. Get in there. Totally drilled some of these holes too big.
You should send him one of those for free for guessing it right.
I should send him one of these for free for guessing it right. Would he need one of these? I mean, I guess that'd be a treat. Probably Purple Daisy. Is there